744, welcome back. They call him the Warrior, Jed Mildon here on the BT Couch. I say courage with a slice of crazy because what you do is simply incredible to watch. Don't try this at home, kids. You are a trained professional with this, and a few months ago, we need to show this right off the top to establish why they call you the Warrior, the first ever extreme athlete to do what, the quadruple backflip on a BMX?
Cheers. Yeah, it was real rewarding because we spent so much time on it. You know, we spent 9 months trying to achieve one trick. Huge team of people from Nitro Circus. I did it with my good friend James Foster, who's an absolute legend, and he still will do it. And James and I still now, 4 years after the triple flip, are still the only two people to triple flip on the planet as well, which is a pretty good feeling to take it one step further. It
is such an amazing feat, and I was asking you this before. When you were at the top of the ramp, getting set to do this jump, for any athlete, how do you manage the nerves and maintain that focus going through something like that, knowing there's a potential for serious injury?
It's basically just meditation. Like, the mind's a super strong thing. You know, you can program the mind in any way that you want, and I guess this is a prime example of that programming. And yeah, just a whole lot of meditation really, and just get calm and control the thoughts, because you need, the only thought you want in your mind is the process that you're about to do, which for me in that case in the quad flip was snap and tuck, and then it was all in the G-forces. So it then came down to kind of intuition as to if I had the right rotation or not, and then yeah, it was an amazing feeling. And then you need to know still as well when to open up after those 4 flips. So.
Well, as you describe it, it shows the amount of training that goes into something like this and the process, which I have nothing but respect for, to pull off something like this. You've been doing this for years in New Zealand. I mean, that's your hometown. When did you realize, hey, I love riding a BMX bike, and this is something you could do around the world?
I used to play rugby union. I always wanted to be an All Black, so that was kind of my mindset from a child, was I was going to be an All Black. And then I won a few local competitions in New Zealand, and then started travelling when I was 17, and I'm 28 now, so I feel pretty fortunate that I've been travelling around the world, just for half of it on my own accord, and then half of it with an amazing company like Nitro Circus, you know. And it's pretty unreal, because Nitro Circus didn't exist when I started, so that opportunity wasn't there. And then it was always my dream to do this stuff, and it's just amazing that you just think positive, and you do the things that you love, and then they just manifest. You know, these things, these opportunities come into your world, such as Nitro Circus, which is unreal.
It is unreal. And what goes through your head? I mean, I'm sure there are various challenges and risks associated with this, type of work. What goes through your head when you look at the visuals of you completing these jumps? Does it blow your own mind of thinking, hey, I just pulled that off? Yeah,
it's a good feeling. If you ever want inspiration for yourself, I guess, in the day, you can just watch one of your own videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just another level. It's almost like a game, like your mind's the controller, and if you push the right buttons, you can do it. I guess it comes back to that programming thing, programming in the right buttons in your mind, in the muscle memory.
Well, you're bringing that program to Rogers Arena November 1st, the Nature Circus live event for you at home to check out. If this is your cup of tea, what are people going to see at the actual showcase?
Well, a couple of years ago, X Games dropped the motocross best trick competition because it was too dangerous, too many people were dying. But Nitro Circus decided that they could do motocross best trick night in, night out. So yeah, it's basically the pinnacle of action sports. For our side, it's the tricks that we do in BMX on our side can't be replicated anywhere in the world because there's no jumps big enough. Lots of fireworks, lots of noise, lots of air.
And the adrenaline's got to be flowing night in, night out.
Yeah, and then 30 or 40 crazy athletes just having a good time together. It's cool.
Simply incredible. Well, listen, you are on Instagram. What's the handle on Instagram?
Oh, my name? Jed Mildon.
Jed Mildon. Find him on Instagram. Follow the adventures. And November 1st at Rogers Arena, you can see it live for yourself. Great to meet you.
Thank you.
The
Thanks,
Warrior, the real deal here on the BT Couch.